Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. This plug looks very, very good. Plug looks very, 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 very good. LQR. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I need to put this on charge. LQR is running nuts. What news did it have? Let's have a look. LQR. House. Oh, wow. Good news. House announces declaration of 50% stock dividend. Am I in plug? I am not in plug, unfortunately, but it looks very, very good. I'll look for entries today if it gives me any. $3.37. Am I still in ELAB? Nope. I never was in ELAB. Where's the other? Yeah, this looks, we need a candle close above here on LQR. Needs candle close above 337. LQR needs close above 347 or 337, sorry. So why 337? Because that's just confirmation of a breakout. Plug looks very good from the watch list that I posted for you guys on Twitter and Discord. So this is plug. So I mentioned here, we had the chart like this. So obviously we didn't get to see, unless you don't get to see, it was on the 30 minute, I think it was on the 15 minute. Let me check. It was on the 15. Okay, so the 15 minutes. So we have here this on the 15 minute. So we had it like this. This is what I gave to you guys this morning before market open. So you can see what's happened, right? This is exactly what a setup that I would take during pre-market. I don't take these setups just because I have to wait for confirmation. I don't really like trading setups like that because it doesn't really have much volume during pre-market. But this is what we were faced with, and this is the chart that I gave as a pre-market for the watch list today. And then you can see exactly what it did pre-market. Straight off this demand zone, we came all the way up from that move. It was, so I mean, if here to here, it's a huge 17% move. Yesterday, I messed this trade up big time in the Discord. I sold literally, I made like, I sold at 516 or something. So as soon as it broke above VWAP again, I sold it. I just wasn't happy because of the market conditions and that, but it ran, when I gave the alert yesterday, mostly everyone, I think everyone else held except me on that plug alert that I gave at 415 or 416. We gave it over here. So yeah, broke pre-market high. We waited for it to pull back here. And then we entered around here, and then bang, it pushed all the way up to 480 something yesterday, 484 yesterday. So it was a very, very nice move on that. Today, I'm not in this play at all. If I do get in plays, members know in the Discord because I let them know. But I will have to update the levels, obviously, going into today. Waiting for a 5-minute pullback to buy. On which stock? LQR, yeah, LQR is running. So LQR, this is a level here, 337. Hi Tiger, what do you mean by candle close above? Is it a full candle? Yes, it needs to close above. Can you see this candle here? This is a wick. That is not a candle close. Okay, so I am waiting for a 5-minute candle close above this. So for instance, if this was that zone there, Okay, this is a candle close. This is where I would have looked for an entry, but I'm waiting for it up here. So same thing with this. If it breaks above, you could see there's no candle close above. I am personally waiting for 340. That is what I'm waiting for, because if we look left, this is your level here. Well, I have 337 here, the high. So I'm waiting for a candle close above this. It's just a candle close. A candle has to be closed above. That is not a candle closed above. I personally use the 5 minute. People use the 1 minute. People use the 30 minute. People use the 1 hour, 4 hour daily. For me personally, I use the 5 minute. It works best for me. Thoughts on KPRX? I like this setup a lot. I like this. It looks good. Back into demand zone. This was a good entry here. As long as it stays above this demand zone, you're fine. But at the moment, it is bearish from here to here. So you have a downtrend at the moment. So that means it's bearish. But it is up 42%. As long as it stays above this, you should be fine. Can I check Acon? I can check Acon. Acon. So Acon has no volume, so we have to go to a much larger time frame. Nothing on Acon. I would avoid it completely. There's no trend, nothing. I don't know what's going to happen here. If you're trying to look for an entry on this, you need to wait for break above this. Then you expect continuation. For now, it's not looking good. Too low volume, it's in a downtrend. Yeah, nothing on this, unfortunately. What are your next? What are the levels up to 340? On which stock? Oh, here. 340, then you have here, what is this high? 436. Then you got here 475. These are just next key levels. These are not targets that you hold the stock to go to this price. These are just next resistance levels. That's all, for those who are understanding. Here we go. So these are your levels. So there's a high here, and that's it. And then all the way 650, but I mean, we'll just put it here for sake. I'll just put this on Twitter. So key levels. LQR key levels. I'll post this for you guys. LQR key levels. Yeah, bro, that thing's gone. Levels. Right. Let me just send out the link again. 1 second. How do you think HSCS looks? HSCS. 4 hours bullish. If you can get a candle close above this 0.15, see, this is like a psychological level, 0.1550. If you can get a candle closed above that, I would say at least on the 5 minute chart, then you should be fine. But look here, it tried to break above it. That's not a candle close, that's a rejection. You need a candle above. The way the play is playing out right now, the stock is trending. You expect price to break out of it. It's bullish. LQR, yeah, I just went over LQR. MINM, yeah, MINM. This was on the watch list I put on. Was it on the watch list? I think MINM or NMTS, one of them. Can't remember. Yeah, MINM was on the watch list that I gave for people on Twitter and Discord. So we had it here. MINM, I mentioned that it's in a falling wedge, 15 minute. This is what you had. So you had it without this. So this is what you had. This is the chart that I had. So I said that it was a falling wedge, 15 minute, bullish setup, waiting for 355 to reclaim. I meant to say 455. That's my bad. But yeah, 455 reclaim on this. So once it reclaims this, you expect it to continue. Why? Because this is previous resistance. So you can see it's rejected all those times. If it closes above, then you expect continuation. These are not candle closes above. If you get that candle close above, which you did, like this, extended, that was your entry. So if you go to the 5 minute, this would have been your entry candle here. Yes, there's a lot of wicks here, but this is, I don't know if this is Weeble or why the stock is doing that, but this was your entry candle here. That is a candle close above. That is not a candle close above. This is. So that is where you could have looked for entry. So say here, and it's around a nice 12% if you did enter. Do you base your entries on technicals? Yeah, I base my trades on technicals. So I literally, this thing I do every single morning. There's no cheat code what I do. I literally do a whole seminar in the Discord on it, but I will give you a quick summary of what I do every single morning. I clean my whole watch list up. I have 0 plays, and then all I simply do is go onto this website, Weeble, Top Gainers. I simply just wait for pre-market to open, and then I keep adding all those plays from pre-market open until market open. You can see here I've already started to build my watch list. These are all the top gainers from today and yesterday as well. I've just added some of them in. And then all I simply do is wait for market open. And then I just wait to see how many of them hold. Okay, so we have maybe like 15 here. Into open, maybe only 3 or 4 will hold into open. And that's when I start to look for my entries. So there's no cheat code, nothing. But if I look for my trades, it's all based on top gainers, plays that have news, plays that have broken out, plays that have volume that give me my technical entries. So that's how I trade. Lays. Lays. Lays is nice. I haven't updated this chart in a while, but here's your 4-hour chart. Lays. Here's your 4-hour on Lays. So it needs to reclaim, get above $2, you should be okay. Here's your demand zone. Here you go. Here's your Lays chart. So it needs to reclaim $2. I do trade pre-market, yes. No worries, Jack. No worries, bro. Yo, what's up, Alfonso? Have you done MNTS? I think I did, but I'll go over it again. MNTS, what's happening? So go to, let's see, MNTS. So try to break out of this. Just update it like that a bit. So it's still in a bullish pennant here. So every time it gets to this, right, you can see what's happening. So one's here, another one here, another one here. So what you expect is it to pull back to here, and then you can look for possible entries. That's how it can work. Reclaim. Yeah, it needs to close. Yeah, it needs to reclaim that level. So if it's below it, it needs to get above that candle, above that level. Yeah, Hassan, I do trade pre-market. I trade pre-market in the Discord. So one thing to mention, it's because I get lots of new followers every day, and I'm assuming a lot of new people join in on these live sessions as well. But in regards to the difference between the Discord and what I do on Twitter, okay, just to clarify things. On Twitter, I just post and share charts that I expect the price to go up, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm in a stock. It doesn't necessarily mean that just because I posted that the stock will go up, okay? When I get into a play, if I ever get into a trade myself, I alert it in the Discord where I give a stop loss, entry, and targets. That's how I trade in the Discord. So on Twitter, you just basically see all charts. I just post charts to help you guys and give you setups, day trade setups for those who are interested. But in terms of how I trade and the risk management and all those seminars and all that kind of thing in depth is all in the Discord. So that's the difference. So Twitter is just charts, and I share some educational threads, but most of the time, every time is all the alerts and everything that I get in actual plays is all in the Discord. So entry, stop loss, targets as well. Reclaim is, it needs to close above. CMND. LQR got dumped. as usual. This thing always seems to get dumped for some reason. CMND, possible reversal on this. So all I'll do is, I don't understand what's going on with this chart, right? It's not very clear. So all I'll do is just mark the bottom here. So 150, that's a nice psychological level as well. So here, go that, put that in orange, and then just mark the high here. So you can see it was a double top here, meaning that you expect price to go down. So hit that, made it high, came down, hit the high again, and then came straight down. So this is all I have on this chart. I am personally waiting for 190. If it gets above that, great. For the 4-hour and daily, how do you analyze which way it's going? What do you mean by that? You just look at the trend, if it's going in an uptrend or a downtrend. So if we go to the daily on this, we can see what's happening, right? We can see that it is in a downtrend like this. Okay. If we go to the, dailies here. So if we go to the daily on this, it's not a nice chart, but just ignore this candle here. So in the daily, you can see it's bearish, right? It's in a downtrend. And then you can go to the 4-hour and then identify what's going on. We identify that it's up 9% this morning, but it's not that clean of a chart, right? So we are still, you can say it's still in a downtrend like that. So using larger time frame, you're just able to identify the direction and the trend of the stock. And then from there, you go to a 5, 10, 15, whatever time frame you decide to get in for your entries. That's how it works. For me, I only trade the stocks that are running, that have volume. So CMND is up 9%, but nothing on this. I'd prefer to look at something with volume that's actually moving, like MINM, for example. Do you think ELAB will hit 2 today? Rupesh, very easy. Go onto my Twitter. It's literally the pinned tweet. It's all there, all the colors where I've explained it. Do you think ELAB will hit $2 today? Guys, do you think ELAB will hit $2 today? Because I have no idea. Mr. Joseph, if I knew ELAB was going to hit $2 today, I would be in the stock, brother. I would be in the stock. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. I can tell you right now that it's in a downtrend on the 5-minute and that it's bearish, but it's holding the demand zone. But if it breaks above the demand zone, you can go to 139 and then 175 and then 203. But if it's going to hit $2, I have no idea, brother. No one can tell you what price the stock's going to go to, mate. I'm telling you now. Focus on the levels that are in front of you. So mark the key resistance and support levels and then focus on that. Don't try and hold for crazy PTs. You're basically expecting to make a 100% move off this level here, right? So that's very unrealistic, right? Of course it can do that, but will it do it? It's very unlikely, right? So think of trading very logically. Don't try and hold plays for crazy moves because you will get bag hold a lot, and make sure you always have a stop loss. Yeah, Rupesh, just go onto my Twitter. It's literally the first thing that it says, for those following my charts on Twitter, watch each color represents. Thanks, bro. What's considered good volume? Anything over average volume. And then also you can simply just use the top gainers. That's all I use. In terms of volume, it just gives me a quick indication of what's actually moving and plays that have volume. So you can have a look through that as well. But you can just tell by the size of the candles. And then you can also compare the average volume to the daily volume as well. How do you identify the demand zone? So that's a fantastic question. And guess what? I have a perfect YouTube video for you. So subscribe to the channel. And then once you've done that, you can watch the demand zone video that we posted. It is right here for you. I will post it in the chat as well. So here it is. You can watch that, and then that's how you will be able to identify the demand zone. Nirbo, let's check Nirbo out. Nearbo's reversing. This looks good. Possible entries here on this. I don't like to enter when I'm doing these live trading sessions, but I do like the setup. Strong bottom wick, green candle close. It's looking to reverse here. If we go to the 1 minute, once this downtrend breaks, you can look for possible entries. But yeah, it looks very good right now. Yeah, it looks good. This is on the 1 minute chart. Nearbo's reversing. Yeah, Nearbo looks like it's reversing. So we can see what's happening. Let's just fix this chart. So look, it's in a downtrend here. If you want to be safe, you can wait for a downtrend break. But it looks like it is trying to reverse right now as we speak. So if you want to take entries, you can do. I personally won't be. So possible reversal on this. So Nearbo, possible reversal. Yes, guys, today's the last day to sign up for the Discord. Today is the last day. Tomorrow it is going up. Tomorrow. CMND. So look here, CMND, there's no trend, right? So there's no reason to be getting in this at all. Nearbo, yeah, you can watch this one here. AUVI, crazy ass wicks on this. AUVI is a former run as well. We can see it ran, what, on the 12th of the Jan? Up here and then came down, so keep this on watch. I just don't like these wicks at the moment. What's up with VLCN? I have no idea. It is down. So we can see it broke below this. Did it have news or anything? Reverse split. 1 for 45 reverse split on Monday, apparently. That is what is happening from what I've seen on Twitter. On VLCN. Plug looks fantastic. I'm expecting Plug to go crazy again today. Plug. I really like this setup. This is a very solid setup. I missed this trade yesterday. I literally gave this to you guys yesterday. This was the chart I gave, like this. Before the breakout even happened, I gave it to you. And then I literally gave it to you here at what, 510, and then it ran all the way up to 620. So if you got in here, that is a 23% move. I did not take the trade because I was about to head to bed, so I removed it. So I didn't get in. Femi, I haven't heard that one in a long time. Femi. No volume on Femi, 0. 4 hour, what's happening? Right, here Rupesh. Check the stock out. It does not look very good. However, you have a possible double bottom. So if you don't know what a double bottom is, it is a bullish reversal pattern, meaning you expect price to bounce off this level, reverse off this level. So could try entries here. You need a stop loss just below, so like 0.72, but that's how you could take this trade if you wanted to. So it is a possible double bottom on Femi. I will put this on Twitter for you as well, so you can save it. So this Femi is a possible double bottom. I will put it on Twitter. So Femi, possible double bottom. LQR. No worries, Joseph. Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Honestly, there's too many people saying, "Oh, it's gonna go to this price, bro." Like, honestly, there's no one knows what price it's gonna go to. LQR's here. These are levels here, John. Breaks above 337 and 4, then there. BLBX. So I have it here, but nothing on it. I know someone tagged me on it with the news on BLBX. Received 60 million long-term supply contract with Land Rover. But it looks like it's come straight down. This is probably going to be one of the top plays today. I need to edit this, fix this chart up. So MINM broke this high. What is this? 555? Yeah, so 555 was the high of yesterday. Therefore, we can see if it breaks and retests. This might be a good entry here, to be honest. So it's broken the high here. You know it's a break because you got a candle closure above. And now it's retesting this high, so it can possibly reverse. Like this, and then this, and then this, and then that. So let's see what it does do. I will put it here for you guys. MINM prediction. MIM prediction. Oh, I didn't spell that correctly. That's my fault. How do you use VWAP? Do you consider it while you enter? I do consider it when I enter. If it's below VWAP, I usually don't enter. If it's above VWAP, I usually do enter. If the stock is above VWAP, it will usually pull back to VWAP and use it as support. And guess what? We have a YouTube video on it, so I will send the link as well so you guys can watch it. The YouTube video is there for you guys to watch, so it's there. Go through the YouTube, guys. We have a lot of stuff in there. Guess what, guys? I ain't no... Look at this. It's exactly what I said. Did anyone get in that trade? Look at it. There it goes. From here to here, that is the easiest 12% you could have made. Easiest 12% you could have made, even more, plus. So congrats, congrats, congrats. Well done if you got in. I did not get in. I do not trade when I'm doing this, but there you go. Well done if you got in. Did anyone get in? I know few people in the Discord are in, which is nice. Which is nice. Which is nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I literally mentioned you guys could grab this. And guess what? She gone. So what happened here? Look, we can do a quick review for everyone to understand what happened. Yesterday's high was 555. We broke the 555. We retested the 555 and then we pushed off it. So that's just called a break and retest. Very simple, that one. Doesn't work 100% of the time. There's no 100% strategy, but it does work very well. KXIN, I like KXIN. Oh no, sorry. Oh, the wrong stock. KXIN, KXIN. 60% down yesterday. What on earth happened? Offering? If you're asking me what do I think about this stock, I think you will know the answer. It's down 60% yesterday and it's in a downtrend now. You decide if you want to buy that. That is what you have. It's down 60% yesterday and yeah, it's no bueno, not good. Not good, not good, not good. Just being very clear for you to understand. So understand the trend. If the trend is bullish, maybe you can look for entries. If it's not bullish, just avoid it. This thing is an absolute monster. ELAB, look here. Volume is dying. How do I know? Because look at the size of the candles. From when the news happened or wherever it was moving, You can see the size of the candles, right? This shows and identifies that there is volume. You can see that the candles are getting smaller and smaller. That just indicates that there's a lack of volume. MNTS, remember what I said with this? Every time it gets to here, you can buy. So I had it here, and I had one here, I had one here, and I had one here. I removed it, but look, if you entered on this level here, you'd be up a nice 3%, right? So did anyone grab that? Off MNTS, Lucy PR. No worries, Hatim. Just go to a larger time frame. Just go to the daily. You don't have to go higher than that. Daily, 4 hour. Identify the trend. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? And then go to a smaller time frame. Is there volume? Yes or no? If no, then just leave it. Lucy needs to get out of this consolidation zone, to be honest with you. I do not like this chart at all, but here is your Lucy chart. This needs to break out of consolidation. So it needs to break out of consolidation. Lucy needs to break out of consolidation. What about Mark? Bro, I would stay far, far away from Mark, Fun, PHUN, and DWAC. Those stocks are all related to Trump, okay? And they are just getting pumped because of that, okay? Fun dropped offerings twice in 1 week, a couple weeks ago. And then I think Mark dropped one after hours yesterday or the day before. So just avoid these plays. These are stocks that are getting pumped on Twitter, Reddit, StockTwits, all of that. So these are stocks you need to avoid. If I could go back and learn something, is just, yes, okay, I understand that I post Twitter stocks on Twitter and that, but I post stocks that I expect price to go up, so it's lower risk, okay? And also they are day trade setups. So it's different to then just pumping a stock. I don't pump a stock. I cannot pump a stock. I don't have $100 million to buy stocks, right? And I don't post stocks that I get in on my trades unless it's already moved, then I'll post it. But because I don't want it to get manipulated when I'm in a trade. But most of the time, if you see things on Twitter, it usually is pumped. So it does have the bad rep, I guess, but I try and just share what I can. And most of the time you guys are enjoying it and making money, which is all I care about. As long as you guys keep a stop loss, then you are fine. FEGN. I will be here for 2 more minutes and then I've got to head to Discord. FEGN. I don't have that. Okay, so Nirbo, nothing on this. Still strong downtrend. CMND, nothing on this. Need to get above 190. AUVI, just keep this on watch. MNTS is pretty much on the support level here. ELAB, keep this on watch. It needs to hold this or it's going to go down to 80 cents. MINM, this is probably your strongest setup for today. That does not mean buy now. It does not mean full port. It just means keep this on watch. TSVT, I'm looking for this to close above 540. If it does, I know there's a candle close above, but there's a lack of volume. If we get a close above here, it looks very good. Plug is probably your strongest setup today. LQR, not really interested in this too much, but I have it here anyway. KPRX, I like this setup. RNAS, I just have it from someone who asked me to do it for them. 0.95 is what you need. But that is pretty much it. CNXA. CNXA was perfection of a breakout. I literally gave this to you guys before it even broke out. Someone asked me actually on Twitter about it, and then I just posted the chart. Well, I looked at the chart and I liked the setup. So you can see here, did exactly what I expected. I charted it when it was here, so before the breakout, and it ran 30%. KPRX, someone just asked me about this as well. Nothing on it, I don't think. Yeah, KPRX is just in the demand zone right now. Nothing on it though. Nothing yet on that. But today is the last day you guys can sign up in the Discord. I know I said it yesterday, but today is the last day. The prices will be going up to $75 a month as opposed to $60. We do not offer free trials, and we do not have any like free joining or whatever. So if you want to join, you can join for $60 now. If you join, you will be locked in at that price until you cancel. Everyone who is on the $60 now, you guys are fine. I'm just talking to members who join now. You guys are still will be on 60 till the end of the day, and then the price will be going up to 75. If you want to join, feel free to join. You don't have to. If you would like to, there is the WAP there. I might actually, give me a second. Let me do something real quick. I'll show you guys the Discord quickly so you guys can see. Do you guys want me to do that? You guys want me to go over the Discord for you? Let me know if you want me to go over the Discord. If you want me to go in the Discord, like the stream and say yes. And I can go through Discord and show you what the Discord's all about. So you can understand and see. Soup, you guys are fine. You're still at 60. Yeah, Hassie and I decided to put it to 75. All right, I'm going to go over the Discord. I will be going over the Discord. Let me go over it so you guys can see what is in the Discord as opposed to what is the difference. I will do it for a quick couple minutes and then I'm going to head, because I know some of you guys want to see what's in the Discord. There's everything there, so I'll show you it quickly. Give me a second. Let me put this out. All right, cool. Okay, so look here, right? Once you join, you have everything here, testimonials and all this stuff. Okay, we have a premium floor. This is everything here. So look, Pro Traders floor is where we give the alerts. This is where we give the alerts with. So for instance, you see here, we give the stop loss entry targets here. And then this is the trading floor where everyone is chatting. All the members are chatting, right? This is where everyone can chat and ask questions. General chat's just general chat. Options floor for people who like to trade options. Okay, so this Pro Traders floor is exactly where we give entries and stop loss and just any news. Okay, in my section here, I just explain, I give a review about myself. This is kind of the setups that we have. So this is how the setups look. So this week I've been 100% on alerts so far. But this is the layout. So for instance, you can see I gave plug yesterday at 416, stop loss was 401, I hit all targets, right? This is the layout of it. And then I give the watch list here, which is the same as what I do on Twitter. So it's just on a different format, but this is exactly what I gave on Twitter, the plug, MINM, and then CISS. And then in the Tiger trade reviews, these are just some of the runners that I gave during the week. Okay, so you can see I just do it in a format that is a visual. So you can see here's the alert that I gave. Here's a summary of why I took it so you can understand. There's a lot of them all here. Okay. Ask Tiger is simply just where people ask me a question or anything that they have in terms of trading related. And then this is where we separate ourselves, I feel, to other Discords. So I do a daily recap, I do a weekly recap, and I do a monthly recap. So everything is there, full transparency for all members. If they have any questions, that I'm not cheating or lying about my trades that I gave. But you can see here, this is how it looks. So we can see all the trades that I've given. So yesterday I only gave one trade, which is plug, 100%. And then the day before I gave these trades here, right? And then so on. So you have all these setups here. You can see everything, right? So wins, losses, everything is all here, okay? Then from the daily recap, we have a weekly recap. So last week was a 73% win rate. I had only 8 trades and then 3 red. Okay, so you can see here, the market wasn't, because the market was closed on the 15th. And then you can see the week before was 84% win rate, then 65, then 77, 73, 85, right? So that's all there. And then monthly recap is here as well. So in December, this was my monthly recap. It was 77% win rate, meaning that all the alerts that I gave, there was a 77% chance of them hitting the first target. Well, they did hit 77% of the time. I gave a total of 48 alerts in that month. I gave 14 red and 63 and 62 were total. Every single trade that I had, my losses were only 3%. My largest profitable trade was around 295%. So this was December, 77%. November was an 82% win rate. All the trades are here. Everything is recorded from the monthly to the weekly to the daily. And then we have seminar videos and then a trading journal. And then Hassi has his section as well with pretty much the same thing. So that is what we have in the Discord. We also have an intro video once you do join. And then obviously we have some testimonials, profits, and those kind of things. So if you want to join, today is the last day to join for $60, okay? I don't really like promoting Discord, but I know a lot of you guys ask about it, and I feel like this is the best time to do it because everyone can see it, okay? If you want to join, you can join, okay? But starting tomorrow, it's going to be $75 a month. If you join today, you'll be locked in at $60. That's it, all right? So if you want to join, the link is there. I've given it to you. It's the WAP link through Stripe. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me. I will answer away. But I am going to head into Discord now. I have to do some live trading for members. So I will see you all there. Thanks for joining, guys. I appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye, guys.